Gold rallies during the early hours on Thursday. Before we start, a quick word from our sponsor. This video is brought to you by XAU, the world's leading retail brokerage firm, offering ultra-fast execution and no overnight fees. Look for a link in the description below. The gold market has initially rallied during the trading session on Thursday as traders around the world continue to react to the Federal Reserve interest rate cut of 50 basis points. The question now is whether or not that is actually a good thing, because quite frankly, you have to keep in mind that the Federal Reserve has a long history of being wrong all the time. And they generally find themselves in a situation where when they're cutting 50 basis points, something horrific's about to happen. The last two examples were the great financial crisis and the tech bubble bursting. Although, in all fairness, it doesn't necessarily have to be that way this time. However, it is worth noting that the Wednesday session initially saw gold skyrocketing only to give back the gains. The question now is, are the other reasons for gold going higher going to hold? The first one, of course, is the fact that several Asian central banks and Russia are buying gold, and that certainly doesn't hurt. Furthermore, we have a lot of geopolitical concerns, and at this point, World War III is a very serious conversation. So, with all of that coming together, it does make a certain amount of sense that people are buying gold. From a technical analysis standpoint, the $2,530 level is an area where we've seen a lot of resistance in the past, so I would anticipate a certain amount of market memory in that area if we pull back to offer support. I do like the idea of buying dips, but gold certainly seems to be very choppy in this region. We've had the British hold still in the Bank of England, and now we have the Bank of Japan coming up a Friday morning. Could move the market a little bit, but at the end of the day, I think a lot of people are trying to sort out what does a 50 basis point rate cut actually look like. Gold, although a safety asset, sometimes gets sold off in those situations because people have to raise liquidity, and by doing so, or by needing it, they have to sell winners. So sometimes gold gets sold off quite rapidly all of a sudden when you wouldn't think it would happen. Be cautious. I get the feeling volatility is only going to get worse in most markets. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe.